Warwick speaking.
This is the moment Paul van Rensburg's friends were told his yacht had been found after 2 weeks at sea.
Paul's not on board. She is. Bless her little heart.
The she was Paul's dog, Juanita.
She was hungry and fed her and watered her and looking after her. But the hard part is he's not, mate.
There's been no word from Van Rensburg since March the 12th, when he left Tauranga for Gisborne. Friends of the missing man have criticised the search for him, which was called off after 3 days. The yacht was spotted yesterday by an Air Force Orion after drifting 600 kilometres from its intended destination.
We actually had information at hand that did include that area of the Chatham Islands, and we really knew it was going to be found, and we're just concerned that all the possibilities weren't really looked at and taken into account properly.
But the decision to call off the search is being defended by the National Rescue Co-ordination Centre.
But what appears to have happened is that at some point, tragically, in the voyage between the Friday and the Sunday, Paul was lost overboard, but the yacht had sails rigged and the yacht had the self-steering engaged, and effectively the yacht has carried on sailing.
The yacht was towed to the Chathams. The boat's dinghy was still on board. Searchers found an unfinished meal and an open butter pack, as well as Van Rensburg's dog.
She was quite shaken, and then when she sort of, I sort of made contact with her and gave her a few pets and sort of a reassuring cuddle, and she came right.
The Rescue Co-ordination Centre believes it's unlikely the yachtie's body will ever be recovered. Maritime New Zealand and the police will now examine the yacht for clues in a bid to determine what happened to Van Rensburg.
Missing for more than a fortnight are asking if more could have been done to try to find him. Paul van Rensburg's boat was discovered 110 kilometres west of the Chathams, with his dog still alive on board. His friends are hanging on to the hope that he could be stranded somewhere waiting to be found. Melissa Stokes has been following the story.
Okay.
After 2 weeks of searching, it came down to a 5-minute phone call.
Paul's not on board. She is. Bless her little heart.
Pretty surreal feeling right now, eh? It's feeling pretty numb.
In the dim early light, there'd been hope. A photo of the yacht drifting near the Chatham Islands.
The boat's been through hell and back.
A nearby fisherman managed to board the drifting yacht this morning. Paul van Rensburg's dog, Juanita, the only passenger.
Yeah, one little ray of sunshine in amongst it all, I guess.
The civil engineer set sail from Tauranga on March the 12th. He was due to arrive in Gisborne 2 days later. An extensive search started the day after he was due to arrive, but it was called off within 3 days.
We believed right from the start that they should be out looking and staying in the air, staying on the water searching, and if they continued it and looked in the right area, the boat should have turned up earlier.
A helicopter and Air Force Orion covered an area of around 360,000 kilometres from Gisborne to the East Cape. The Rescue Coordination Centre believes it did all it could.
When we feel we've searched the area of highest probability to a good level, then there's really nothing that can be done further until more information comes in.
It's now thought he may have tipped out of the yacht in rough seas on the first night of his trip.
Oh, there's a lot of things that we're pretty gutted about.
Paul van Rensburg's friends realise the man they say is resourceful and resilient probably drowned, but they're still wondering if he could be out there waiting for them to find him.
Melissa Stokes, One News.